raped outside of my house. And my mother told me all the gory details. And it really freaked me the fuck out. And I figured, we have got to do something about this. This is an extreme emergency. It really is. And it affects all of us. And it's really got to be looked at. It's very hard to look at. So here's the deal. This sculpture is beautiful. It's shockingly, amazingly beautiful. And it's a representation of what feminine energy is. It's just amazingly beautiful, shockingly beautiful. The hard part is, the people who live in these bodies are just like us, man. And the only reason they look so wonderful or so needed by us is that they have the baby-making equipment. That really is all it is. And we treat them like shit. It's not safe for them. And we need to change that. And I think all of us here at Burning Man know how to do this and how to start something different on this planet. Because as far as I'm concerned, we are way out of balance. There's not hardly any feminine energy being expressed in the world in its true form. And women cannot speak their minds until they feel safe. So here's what we're doing about it. I think all of us agree on this, but we don't talk about it much. So we've made wristbands that say, "Together we stand." And for this week and out into the world, let's take an active responsibility for the safety of the women in our community. It's not the same as being a man. They are much more attractive than us. It gives them a lot of troubles in their lives. And we need to recognize that that's the truth. We need to deal with it and help them. And I talked to my wife about this a lot. And I asked her for her help in creating this event. And this is what she came up with.
Okay. So Marco asked for my help, and at first I thought he was asking me to help him, put it together, the technical details, finish the sculpture, plan stuff. And after many conversations and some alterations, I realized he was asking me for my voice. What did I think? What would I do? And this is what I came up with, and we're gonna do it back and forth because it's in two voices.
Okay. Men, this is what she wrote. Men are terrified. They are overwhelmed. They're trained to think that they are on their own. They have to fix everything themselves. They develop coping mechanisms to help them deal with these scary thoughts. They fight for control of the universe.
Women, we're terrified. We're overwhelmed and trained to think we aren't capable of fixing it ourselves. We developed coping mechanisms to help us deal with these thoughts. We withdraw and don't try and wait for someone else to figure it out. The fact is, we're all living based on a lie.
And this structure that we're talking about here is way older than any of us. And we're changing it at Burning Man. We're breaking that. Okay, so here's the next one. Men, we can't fix it.